I'm now going to show you how to assemble this or add a loop here from which we can hang this into a pendant. Okay, so this is how it is now. See here, just showing you that we have completely added everything, added all the tassels, and this is the this is where we started from, and then we have completed all this. So to add the component for hanging for this, what we need first is we need some wire. Here I have chosen 22 gauge wire. Okay, and this is the size. This one we must remember that this is a very heavy pendant, and because it has got a lot of beads, so it is quite heavy, and later tell you how many grams this is. So this wire that you take also should be very good and strong, and we'll be needing a bead cap. So this bead cap goes here like this, and this bead will go above the bead cap, and this is also a bead cap for this one. So this bead size can be anything. It can be matching to your pendant that you have made, or the tassel that you have made, either green or gold, or I have chosen this bead. It can be any size. It can be a little bit smaller, or it can even be a little bit bigger, but this one I guess should be about 6 mm size bead. And then to cut the wire, we need a wire cutter, and then we will need some bent pliers, and then the flat nose pliers. So with this, I'll show you how we are going to add the bail, it is called, or how to hang it into a pendant. Okay, so let me take out some wire now. I am also not good at wire work, but I will try my best to show you what I know. Okay, the length of the wire that I take should be, because this wire is going to go through the pendant, so it has to be that much, and then we will need some more, like say I'm taking twice of it, I can say. Okay, I'm taking almost more than 2 times of the wire, just in case, because we need to have to work. Let me keep the wire away. Okay, now since this wire is bent, I will just take my nylon pliers and just make it straight now. Okay, see now what we are actually going to do is we are going to insert this wire that we have. We are going to insert it from here. It comes right through inside like this. Now why we have to do this kind of a bail for this is because this is very heavy and it needs metal support. That is why we have to do this. And after adding this, I'll show you how it goes. I'm going to add the bead cap. Okay, then I'm going to add my other bead cap for this bead. Okay, so it's going to be like this, and then this I will be looping it up. So at the same time, why I wanted to show you was, see here at the back we cannot just leave it like this. So this one also has to be looped so that it does not pass through like that. Okay, so what we will do is, yeah, and I forgot to add, we will also be needing a round nose pliers. Okay, so the round nose pliers, because it's only going to be hidden, so you don't have to make very neat loops or anything. Just I think 2 rounds. So I just made round, two rounds like that, so that it will be nice and safe mm, for the pendant to hang from. Okay, now this one has to be inserted here and it will come out. Now watch here. Now what happens is, now this is too small. The circle or the loop that I made is small, and it will come out of that. So to avoid that, what I will do is I will be adding a bead. I'll be adding another bead. So here I am back again. So these two beads I hadn't taken out, so I brought out these beads. So these are just some acrylic beads, or some kind of a, yeah, acrylic or stone, I don't know what it is. Some kind of cheap beads, but this whatever, because this is going to go inside here, you don't have to worry about what kind of beads it should be. It can be any bead which will which will solve the purpose. So now that we have made this loop here, I am going to add this bead into the loop like this. Okay, and then after that I am going to insert my wire from there, and it will come up like this. Okay, now you see, after I added the bead, see it sits like that. Even if I pull, it won't come out. And then also you see it will be hidden in the beadwork, so you don't have to bother. Now this one is, this idea of having this round color, round loop is good, because if you want to hang anything from here down also, we can add a jump ring and we can add it. So this is how it will be seated. Okay, now that part is done. So now for the add the bead cap. Then I'll add my small bead cap. I'll add my accent bead, and then I'll add my other bead. So see, this is how it's going to be. Okay, now this one has to be made into a loop, wrapped loop. Okay, so you cannot make just a single loop, because it's heavy. You need to secure it well, so we have to make a wrapped loop. So I'll attempt to make a wrapped loop. Like I told you, even I am not very good at wire work, but I will attempt. Hold it like this and give it a bend. Okay, after that I'll take my round nose pliers and I'll choose to place it here. Okay, and bring it around. After that, remove your pliers and push it back from the top like this, and like that. Okay, after this, we'll take this out. I'll hold this loop with the pliers, and with my other bent pliers I'm going to make a wrapped loop. So I've made at least 3 or 4 wraps. I think that's enough. And now I'm ready to cut the excess. So after we cut the excess, there'll be a small bit hanging out like that. So that has to be pressed into. So I think, yeah, did a fairly good job of the. And because this is just made fresh, these will be a little stiff, but as you hang it up one after 1 or 2 days, it will all well settle, it will be all well hanging down nicely. So, and another thing you should notice is that we should not push this too much down. I think this also is a little too pushed a little bit. It could have been a little looser. I mean, this wrap loop I should have made little looser, but it's okay. I think it's not so bad. So this is the final look. Your tassel pendant is now ready to wear. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next episodes.